whoa, chilling end to episode 4 of Magi. So this particular episode, going back to the pacing, it actually slowed down quite a bit to a nice and moderate pacing for, the first 3 episodes. The pacing of Magi was just phenomenally out of this world fast, too fast for my taste. But episode 4, the pacing definitely slowed down a little bit to not a slow pace, but a good and steady pace. I haven't read up to this far, so I don't know if they still are going fast or not, but judging from just watching the episode, it seemed like the pacing went to a normal, moderate pace, and I was very satisfied with that. Basically, this episode, we see that they're separated. You got Alibaba on one half, and we find out what he did with the treasure that he got, and I was laughing my ass off when you see the wine guy calling him like, "Oh yes, sir, thank you for giving me my money back and everything." I was laughing, like how the tables can turn so easily. This is why you should never be so mean to people for no reason, because you see now, the upper hand is in Alibaba's court. So I was just laughing, and Alibaba did something noble. He basically paid off and got all the slaves to be free, and Morgiana thanks him for that. Me personally, I don't know if I would have took the same route, but it's cool that he did that. And he said he did that because Aladdin would have probably done the same thing, and it's really awesome to see that Aladdin changed in such a short amount of time that him and Alibaba are friends. He changed him for the good, and he always keeps on mentioning Aladdin, and I definitely like that. You can see character development already in only 4 episodes, so that's pretty awesome. And I also just like the new direction. Like on episode 4, like the first 3 episodes, it was kind of like just like this adventure going into dungeons. But with episode 4, we see a new direction, and we see, because now Aladdin is alone, and he wants to get back to Alibaba, and Alibaba wants to get back to him as well, so they could go on more journeys. But this one, as far as like this episode goes, where Aladdin is in this countryside, and it's almost this little war that's about to take place between, you got the Koga clan, and then you got the other clan, and just the way this episode ended was very eerie in my opinion. It was just like, whoa, didn't see that one coming at all, because basically they're trying to go about a peaceful route and like join forces and whatnot. And we got the old lady, she's like apprehensive. Should I join? Should I not? I believe her name was Chagan or something like that. And at the end of the episode, she's like, freaking, I want to be able to see my grandchildren's grandchildren, and it just felt like such a peaceful thing. And then she takes an arrow to the back, or it could have been an arrow to the knee, an arrow to the back. Stupid joke. But basically the way the episode ends, she takes an arrow to the back after seemingly everything was going smooth. And I don't know, like, because Aladdin tested out the girl, the Wren, I believe her name was, the princess or whatever, that they were in negotiations with, and he seemingly didn't get a bad vibe from her. The way he judged her, it looked like she was a good person, so I doubt it was from her orders. If anybody killed the old lady, I'm guessing it was either from the princess's camp without her consent, or possibly even the old lady's camp. Maybe the guy that was so angry or whatever that he was working for the old lady, and maybe he actually did kill someone and he was lying about it. I'm more so guessing that though it came from the princess's camp and she didn't know about it. Maybe that big, tall, angry guy that he was just pissed off and everything. I'm guessing that arrow came from him, but did not see that one, and that was definitely a great ending to this episode. And just a different vibe with this episode. Now, I could also complain, I guess, at the same time that I did really enjoy the vibe that we had from the first 3 episodes with, the chumminess of Aladdin and Alibaba, and hoping that Morgiana is going to join them. And it just seemed like this classic shonen, get-together of characters, and they're going to go on their adventures. And that gets quickly broken up. So I kind of like that feeling, but at the same time, it's also a nice quick break away from that already. So you could give and take with that one. I guess I enjoyed it, but it's already maybe it's just too quick of a break. We should have had that little journey go on a little bit longer before we got this break. But still, episode was good. Not as action-packed or as exciting as the previous ones, but nonetheless, it was nice and a calming and chill one. And the pacing isn't all over the place as far as like being too fast or anything like that. It's slowed down to a moderate one. And we also get more questions, because it seems as though as the story progresses, it's going less as far as the dungeons going, and more so about who Aladdin is, and what's his I guess birthright, and just who the character is in general. He wants to find out who he is and whatnot. And they start talking about Magis, and the old lady starts saying a story about a Magi. And to be honest with you, I'm starting to lean more towards maybe Aladdin was actually this legendary Magi guy, and he was like maybe shrunk down or something into a kid and doesn't remember anything. Maybe that's just me, and it's crazy because I started off thinking maybe Aladdin's a girl, and now I'm thinking maybe he's a guy trapped in a little boy's body. So craziness. Overall, definitely enjoy the episode. Again, it wasn't as good or as action packed as the last few, but still it was enjoyable. Let me know what you thought of it. First of all, this craziness about Aladdin. Do you think he's actually the original Magi, and he's actually a grown man trapped in a kid's body? And also, what do you think? Who was it that shot the old lady? Really suspenseful. I really liked the way it ended. That was really, I did not see that coming at all. That arrow to the back. That's all I have for this quick review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to see who shot that old lady, because it was written very well. It like caught me by surprise at the end. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.